Hi guys, we are here for Curvy Connect Magazine, and we're here to talk about Full Figured Fashion Week and what that is and your experience. I am here with the one, the only Miss Pinky, looking fabulous as always. And I wanted to ask you a few questions so you can elaborate with me. Up until recently, I did not know what Full Figured Fashion Week was, and when I found out what it was, I just became in love with the idea. You guys are working it.
Well, we're talking about my experience with Full Figured. Okay.
You worked it. So can you just elaborate on what it was like, what the process was like, what the auditioning process was like? What was it like for Miss Pinky?
Full Figured Fashion Week is a show in New York, and the CEO and producer of that show, the head diva in charge, is actually Gwen DeVoe. This was the most amazing experience ever. I had no idea what Full Figured Fashion Week was until I was told by Linda Scott to go to the audition in Dallas, and that was last year, in 2014. Went to the audition, you saw so many beautiful plus-size women coming from all over. And so I actually auditioned, again, didn't know how big it was. I had only been in 2 shows and modeled in 2 shows. Went there maybe with like 5 of us came from Houston to go, and I noticed that I hadn't gotten a rejection letter yet, but I was scared because I know that on some other things I put down the wrong email address. I missed a letter, yeah, so I was kind of nervous. And then when it got closer and closer to the end of the process, I thought that I definitely didn't make it, and ended up getting an acceptance letter saying that I made it, and I was ecstatic. I mean, for me to be in Full Figured Fashion Week, Full Figured Fashion Week is equivalent to Fashion Week.
Right, Fashion Week. It's a big deal.
It is. It was on Wall Street.
And not every, I mean, I'm pretty sure that so many people auditioned for it. And
yeah.
To be called back.
To be called, I think they chose maybe like 40 ladies out of all the ladies that would try. I mean, that audition, but it was another level. I mean, everything was top A class from the models. I mean, they looked like models from Ashley Stewart, and some of them actually do model for those companies. And the quality of people that were there, I mean, it was just, it's the it thing in New York. So many people supported it. It was amazing.
And what was it like being in New York and knowing, like, being, let's say, at a restaurant or on the subway and like wanting to tell everyone, I'm in Full Figured Fashion Week?
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anxiety, all of that. I actually took maybe 6 of my friends. They went with me. We stayed like probably, I'm telling you, I have some really good friends. We stayed, I think, 11 days. And so what happened was we found out, I can't remember the month that I found out, that we flew, and it's a paid show too. That's, yeah, that's amazing. Went to New York, we did the modeling, and we spent some time with Sharon Quinn. She is the runway diva, awesome, amazing woman, very, very knowledgeable in her craft, and got to meet some awesome designers. It is 2 days. Well, it's a whole week, but last year it was 2 days of modeling, and it was not a joke. Right. There were some things that I learned. Like
I bet it was grueling. I bet it was just.
It was, but you had to. One thing I always say, you have to be trainable, teachable, coachable if you want to go. You cannot take the skills that you've learned here. And everybody's different. They do not play all the winking at the end of the runway. Ma'am, I almost got red real quick because I'm a natural winker. Right. And so it's a level. It's like the top, the highest level for me. It's one of the highest levels for me.
And that's something that I see you do. I see you, going back. I see you, like I said, I see you gracing so many catwalks. What is it like? Tell me what's going in your head as you hit the catwalk, or what's going in your head. What are you thinking? Who are you thinking of? What's in your mind at that very moment?
You know what? It depends, because when I got to Full Figured Fashion Week, I actually started talking to some of the ladies who were having a little bit of trouble, kind of figuring out what they wanted to give on the runway. So my thing was, think of an emotion. So if my designer told me that she wanted me to be business oriented, I would think of an emotion before I got on stage, and I would carry that emotion out. So if I'm supposed to be serious, I'm going to think of something serious, I'm going to carry that out. If I'm in lingerie, I'm supposed to be sexy, so I'm going to think of something that makes me feel a little, feel a little sensual, and that's what I give on my face.
Right.
That's what I give, sir. That's what you got. You have to be fully committed to that.
You can't just be cute. You have to
can be.
serve.
They don't want to just keep. They can get cute from anywhere.
Right. There's
You
a
have
lot
to
of
be
cute on
different, too.
Instagram. So
Yes.
you have to be a model. You have to personify what a model is.
Right.
Now I heard a little exclusive about backstage and you trying to motivate the rest of the models. What went down backstage?
Backstage, I was sitting down. I was like, oh my God. It was so many of us. We had all just, when you're in a show, you kind of build that camaraderie. You start being friends, and everybody was so pleasant. I was just like, I want to do something. So I grabbed a couple of the girls who told me that they sang, and I was like, listen, I kind of want to do like a little mini flash mob. I just want to always do something random. I love doing random stuff. So I was like, okay, so you start off singing, and then you come in and come from nowhere and start singing, and then I'm going to get up and I'm going to start spitting. And then that's exactly what happened. None of the other girls backstage knew what was going to happen. Now, we had no idea that